Florist Association convention here in Jacksonville, Florida. And I have a special guest who will kind of give the details and walk us through the FSFA Designer of the Year Cup. My special guest is Deborah De La Flor. She is a former president of FSFA, and she is this year's competition chair.
Yeah, I'm excited. I love competitions, and I'm no stranger to it, so I love running. It's pretty easy for me. I can do it like with the back of my hand.
That's
so
awesome.
Thank you, Bernardo. We're so glad you're here. So we are doing, in the room here, we have competitors for the Designer of the Year for FSFA 2023, and the winner will go on to compete as a representative for Florida in the Mid-America Cup.
Mid-America, that's right.
Yeah, so we're excited about that. And here we have our sponsorship. We have our prize money is sponsored by BloomNet, Floriology, and NAPCO. Yeah, and always for many years. So we really, really appreciate your sponsorship, because without you, we don't get to do the competition.
It is certainly our pleasure. Yeah. And then I did have a sneak peek when I went in there to prep for this interview, and they're already in design mode. So it's amazing work in there. But we'll get into that in just a second.
That's right. And we also have Gardens America, who has provided the fresh flowers for the last 10 years to FSFA from Florida. So we love Gardens America for providing our fresh product. Yeah, we thank that so much. And we have the Fern Trust Cup, which is part of the Designer of the Year, and that's an all foliage design. So they're just great. Our Fern Trust family, we adore them. They're just one of us, and they no stranger. And of course, the Oasis Floral Products and Kelly Mace never says no. And everyone who's a florist or floral designer or event planner can't do without their product ever. So we appreciate it so much. And then we have Syndicate Sales also with their vessels, their flower food and everything. So we just appreciate all of our sponsors so much.
So truly like an all-industry effort.
Yes, it is. Yes, everyone helps. You come in like a family that we are, the floral family, to make it happen. So you want to go inside and see it?
Let's go check it out. But before we go in there, could we provide a little a sneak peek or a sneak preview of what the theme is, just so when people walk around?
Okay. All right. Many years ago, Florida State, we used to do these huge, enormous 6-foot headdresses. But then it became an insurance liability because they were so heavy, and they had to do these neck braces and all kinds of things. People would do easels and all kinds of silliness not to make them fall. So we scaled it down a lot, but nonetheless, they are magnificent. So they'd do like a showgirl headdress. They had a size limitation, and then they had to do something for the wrist, some type of a design to go on the wrist that would match that. And then the final design is the Fern Trust Cup, and that is a gold urn provided by Accent Decor. And we have the Midnight Foam from Oasis Floral Products, and that will be all foliage from Fern Trust.
Fern Trust.
Yep, Fern Trust.
When you see something that's all foliage, you know it's from them.
Yeah, there we go. Okay, so that's what we're going to see. So they've got 3 designs, and they're on a timed competition.
All right, here we go.
Yeah. Check it out. Oh my goodness. Great. I mean, the pieces are awesome. Isn't that extraordinary? So there we have a cuff, a wrist piece, and then the headpiece that matches. And the designers, had their own free reign. It's their creativity. This is definitely to influence, excite us and ignite us. Magnificent. You get in there and see Anna's piece. And her wrist is on that side.
Thank you.
That's an extraordinary, really extraordinary mechanics. And that is the most important thing in floral design, to start with your perfect mechanics, because you can't have a design that falls apart during a competition. And here's another piece, beautiful headpiece, really showgirl theme. And then we have her wrist down there also. Very cool. And these are some of the flowers all the flowers that were provided from Gardens America. And you see the Fern Trust foliage. We got some of their Color Fresh. Our designer here has some beautiful pieces for the showgirl, the wrist, and she's also started on her foliage design with the Midnight Foam from Oasis Floral Products and Accent Decor's container and Fern Truss foliage. How cool!
Thank you.
Fantastic. I even love to see the mechanics of how they've, made it so that it can attach to your head and be balanced. And balance is the most important element when it comes to headpieces, because it's got to stay right. So your mechanics on that have to be really, really on point. So great job with that. Yeah. Equally cool piece for your, cuff piece for your wrist. That's something, huh? And just the mechanics, clean, clean, clean work. That's what you love to see. So, clean work. Good. It's beautiful. Great job. Pretty cool.
So, Deborah, thanks so much for giving us the insight and sneak peek into
Thank you.
this design competition.
Stay
Appreciate
tuned.
your work, and
Thank
stay
you.
tuned. We're going to
Okay.
do a lot more live streams from the event in the upcoming 2 days or 3 days. So stay tuned on Floriology and Florida State's Facebook Live channels.
Wonderful.
See you
Bye,
again.
everybody.